Ever wondered if it's correct to judge others? And if it's okay, how should we approach it? In our day-to-day lives, we often find ourselves making quick judgments about people based on their actions. But what does the Bible say about this? Jesus in John 7:24 advises us to judge not according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment. This suggests that we need to understand the heart behind the action, not just the action itself. Furthermore, Matthew 7:1 cautions, "Do not judge others, so you will not be judged." This might lead you to ask, isn't judging others wrong? Should we leave all judgment to God? While we're certainly not called to judge others unfairly or self-righteously, Jesus also encourages righteous judgment. This involves assessing situations with right motives and understanding. So it's clear that judgment isn't entirely off the table. But there's a specific kind we should aim for: righteous judgment. So what does righteous judgment look like in action? Let's turn to Jesus, the paragon of righteous judgment. He didn't simply focus on the surface, the action itself. He took it much deeper, understanding the heart behind the action. This is the essence of righteous judgment. It's about motives, not just deeds. Consider the woman caught in adultery. Jesus didn't rush to condemn. He understood her predicament, her struggles, and treated her with compassion and respect. He judged her, yes, but not in the way the world would. His judgment was righteous, centered on understanding and grace. He explored motives and shared a better way. As Christians, we're called to emulate Jesus. This means our judgment, whenever it is required, should be underpinned by understanding and compassion. It's not about self-righteousness or quick condemnation. It's about seeking to comprehend the motives, the struggles, the heart behind the action. Remember, the aim isn't to condemn hastily, but to seek understanding. But how does righteous judgment make an impact in our lives and others? You might wonder. Well, righteous judgment is quite different from common judgment. It's not about pointing fingers or shaming others. It's about discernment, understanding, and compassion. It's about seeing beyond the surface to the heart of the matter. This kind of judgment requires prayer and spiritual wisdom. It requires us to put ourselves in other people's shoes, to empathize with their struggles and to consider their perspective. It's not about condemning, but rather about helping and restoring. As Galatians 6:1 reminds us, we should aim to restore those who have stumbled, doing so with a spirit of gentleness and humility. Righteous judgment includes caring and support. It's not about tearing others down but building them up. It's about promoting spiritual growth and exemplifying love. So, let's strive to show compassion, grace, and understanding, just as Jesus did, and use judgment constructively. And if you can't, then best to obey Matthew 7:1, "Judge not, so that you will not be judged." Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed today. We've explored the concept of righteous judgment, how it goes beyond surface-level actions to understanding the heart behind them. We've seen how it's distinct from ordinary judgment, being rooted in compassion, grace, and understanding. We've also considered its transformative power in our interactions and relationships. So, as we move forward, let's strive to embody this approach. Remember, judge not according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment.